Am I on? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 4HE Forever, the best damn video game channel in the history of the internet. That's in my very humble and unbiased opinion, of course, because I'm a humble man, as you can see. Alright. So am I getting this wrong? I don't know. I might be wrong here. I don't know. I listened to, again, it came up on my feed, just like everything AsmonGold does. It comes up popped up right in the front of my YouTube. You can't escape it. There's some of the stuff, it's like, it's interesting, like, because it's a top subject. So he's on it. What are you gonna do? So he puts out this announcement about online censorship, and I'm like all for him, but then I'm like, I'm confused by it. Let's watch it together. Okay, this is not anything against AsmonGold. I'm not really, I just think it's important to talk about it because he has such a big platform. And it sounds like he's telling people to just like, hey guys, we just need to accept this real ID thing. And I just feel like, I don't know about that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't really understand his position. Let's watch it. And let's see. This is huge because the other day we're just talking about payment processors, and what they're trying to do is basically in the end of the day is they're going to try to censor people. They're going to become gatekeepers of the industry, right? So then he's all against that, but then it looks like he's turning around and be like, yeah, but we should just accept real ID. And I don't know. Let's watch. Maybe I could be completely wrong here. Maybe I misunderstood. Again, I just heard it once. And it was while I was doing something else, and I kept going, what?
Hi guys, it's me again, and today I want to talk about my favorite topic, internet censorship. And you know what's really upsetting? The fact that every single other government in the world seems to have that in common with me. Every other government right now is making laws, rules, and regulations for what can and can't be on the internet.
Well, it's always been there. Like, all these other countries do have really strict internet laws. You know what I mean? It just so happens now recently in Europe, they're cranking it up. Like I heard in the UK, they're trying to make people put their IDs to access the internet. And this is what he's turning around and saying, like, I'm not sure what, like, maybe I misunderstand here. Maybe he's saying that, and I totally agree with him that, like, they're going to push this, right? They totally are. The government's totally going to push the real ID to access the internet here, or some kind of ID thing here. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it. Perhaps, maybe in like down in the future, they'll probably get their way. Maybe not. Who knows? But I don't think we have to accept that right now. We don't have to accept a real ID right now. There's still people with enough balls to fight this back. You know what I mean? We don't have to see this implemented in our lifetime. And it sounds like what he's saying, I could be wrong. Let's watch it again. That he's just saying, look, guys, we're just getting it. Let's just accept it and let's just do this. And I'm just like, wait a minute. What? No, we should be immediately going, no. Right, what I'm afraid is this people are going to regurgitate what he's saying and be like, look, guys, it's going to happen. We just need to accept it. Let's just, and look at his, the way he, let me just watch, because I talk
and
too much.
There's a little phrase that my mom used to always tell me, and it used to be, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. But here's the thing, these people don't have good intentions. They say it's for the kids. Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, sure. You don't want to have kids on social media. You don't want to have kids looking at certain...
Yeah, that's always the thing. Right? They're going to tell us that we need to use real ID, right, to access the internet, to save the children, to save the woman. People are going to, to help people. All of that. That's what it's... Let me just tell you something. When we implement, or if we do implement a real ID, it's not going to do any of that. It's not going to stop anything. I think it'll even be worse when it comes to online theft and stuff like that. Let's continue.
Weird stuff, very true. But let's be honest, the real reason why they're doing it is the same reason why YouTube removed dislikes. It's very simply because companies that are running advertising campaigns pushing narratives and social agendas that aren't popular, and also governments that are doing the exact same thing.
Exactly. Right. So I don't understand. Yeah. So like all the social media are doing it. Twitch does it, but they do it kind of like, they do it in the they'll shadow ban you. If you say or your chat is a little bit too, whatever they call right wing or whatever, conservative viewpoints. Yeah, your channel is gonna get screwed. YouTube has this weird thing with the chat box where it's just like God knows how, like, what why some of your stuff doesn't get through, but it's all part of this. You know what I mean? This is the way to censor, to stop us from like getting our minds, like getting our views out there. You know what I mean?
We're
The views that they don't want getting popular, I think, and so it just shuts certain people out.
upset and getting their feelings hurt.
So to add, that's why I'm thinking with the real ID will do, it'll just be even more of that. You're basically opening the door to the government to saying, "Hey, look, what do you think? You think they're just going to stop there? They're going to go all the way with it. They're going to be like, oh, well, damn, we really need to regulate this thing. We need to go all the way. The internet will be like the DMV. The price will go up for the internet. It'll be a disaster. It'll be much worse than it is now, I think. You know what I mean? It won't help with anything. It'll actually be worse.
Because the people had the power of consensus. The people had the power of assembly, and they would assemble on that little red line on the bottom of a video, and it would show everybody else that this is bullshit. How many times have you guys read an article and you thought to yourself, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever read in my entire life? And you scroll down to the comment section, and the top comment says the
Reach on, brother. He's I'm on his side right now. Like he's really. That's right. Yeah. They want to shut you off because they don't like what you say. A lot of the videos on the major networks, like their channels on YouTube, they like to shut off the comments. Yeah, because they try to spin a narrative, right? And when they see the comments section is totally not buying it, and that all it's doing is showing that their spin is wrong to a massive audience, of course they want to shut down those comments because the comments are what people are going to be looking at, are going to be paying, or what they're going to be paying attention to. You know,
exact thing that you think. And you're like, okay, I'm not crazy. Well, guess what? How do you solve that problem if you're the company? Do you write better articles? Absolutely not. No, of course not. You delete the comments section. And that's what they're trying to do with the entire internet. We used to have, back in the ancient days.
That's right. That's why this real ID thing is going to it's going to put a gate. It's going to be another loophole, another gate for guys like me or anybody who wants to come into this, whatever, to be a voice on the internet, whatever. You know what I mean? Not saying I'm like one of those, like, I'm not really. But somebody who wants to be like him or anything, right? They're not going to be able to, right? They can, but it's going to be in a very narrow way. They can't speak their mind. They can't be, you know what I mean? They got to toe a line.
Days in the ancient text, every website used to begin with www, World Wide Web. And I think we're losing those first two W's, and I think that's a big fucking L. The fact is that we are going to be moving towards a world and a society where different internets are siloed off based.
It's already like that. It's not that we're moving into. It's already like that. We are not really, you know what I mean? Like, China has their internet. Korea has theirs. Russia has there's a bunch of them that has their own protocols, their own laws. We don't have to go that direction. We don't. It's fine the way it is. It's not going to get any better. Government intervention or, having to put your ID is not going to help. It'll be worse.
Off of region. This is already happening. Look at what happened with, for example, Twitch and South Korea. Now South Korean websites are pretty much unique and they do their own thing by themselves. This, in my opinion, is just a precursor of what's going to happen all across at least the Western world. Now, whenever I have
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, what happens in South Korea, I don't know if that's going to. I would say whatever happens in the UK, definitely. They're definitely going to try to push that over here. But South Korea is South Korea. They have their own kind of, that's like China and all that. Yeah, they're definitely going to have a lot of censorship. Monger face, my man. How are things?
conversations about this. I'm having conversations.
I'm just saying, I don't think we can look at South Korea and be like, that's what's coming over here. No, he's tripping. I think he's tripping. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I took this position wrong here, because it sounds like he's saying that. Like, I think I heard him in this video too. Like, I can't imagine a future in the internet without real ID. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? Like, what is it? Anyway, let's keep watching.
About this from the context of an American, okay? We have more freedom of speech than many other people in the world. And so when I say something like, the reality is, I think, and this is the truth, okay? You might not like this, you might not want to hear it, but if you're realistic and you take your fucking idealism cap off just for a second, you're going to realize this is true. We're going to have real ID on the internet. It's going to happen. You might not like it. I don't necessarily like it, but it's going to happen. And it's not going to be in 20 years.
Now, this is okay. Like, I definitely agree that the government is going to push for it, and it definitely can happen. But like, he's just like, it's gonna, yeah, definitely they're gonna push for it. But no, we don't have to accept this at all, especially right now. I don't think, yeah, you know what I mean. This is why I think he's tripping a little bit. No, we don't need to accept real ID. And yes, he's right that they're going to push it. Yeah, absolutely. Like, they've been pushing a lot of things. Like, they've been pushing, like, this is a different subject, but like, they've been pushing woke in video games, right? We don't have to accept it. Especially like here in America. Like, it may work in the UK. Like, you could probably push something like that. But over here in America, people are not stupid. I mean, look, I'm not saying people are, I'm saying, look, there's a lot of crime here in America. People are not gonna. It's like saying, I don't know, man. You go, like, it's like saying go down to Watts without, like, without being strapped or something. Like I don't know what else to put. Like no, you can't tell them. No, it's like. Oh, my question is, I think it's part of the shtick. You know what I mean? I think this whole thing is part of the shtick, but I don't know. I don't watch too much. I only watch with, like, the main issues that I like that YouTube puts, like, in front of me. So I can't say much because like, I think if you watch a streamer enough, you kind of know more of their position. So I don't really know,
It
But
probably won't even be in 10 years. It'll probably be sooner than that. And I wouldn't be surprised if things keep going the way that I think they are, that it happens even sooner than that. We're having this happen with social media. You had Spotify and you had YouTube too. And
yeah, I totally agree with them that, yeah, they're definitely going to push. But yeah, but just to say, like, it almost sounds like he's just saying, like, okay, let's keep watching because, like, it gets interesting. Look,
YouTube and Spotify are asking for your IDs now to make sure that you're not underage. And they have an AI checking system. So if you say it's lit or on God, you instantly get sent to YouTube Kids, which honestly, I kind of think that's doing everybody a favor, right?
That's the worst thing, right? Hey, what's up, VA Tracks? How you doing, brother? My man. The man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour. My man, VA Tracks. What's up, brother?
But the reality is that YouTube and Spotify shouldn't be the ones that are doing this. They should not be the ones handling your driver's licenses. They shouldn't be the ones handling your personal.
Hey, look, just listen to this.
information. How'd that go with the T app, by the way? So, in case anybody doesn't know, the T app was an app made for fat, ugly, middle aged women to post pictures and henpeck men who didn't call them back after the first date because of the obvious reasons. And guess
Oh, what's this guy vlogging about? Uh he's talking about a very serious subject about internet censorship. And there's one thing I maybe I'm wrong, that it looked like he was saying like we just need, like, we just keep watching because it gets like he's about to get into it too, because he's saying that like we should have a real ID, but don't let a private company handle it. Let the government handle it. So I'm just like, I don't, I just
what
keep watching.
happened? Well, in the most pristine and pure version of karma possible, all of these women who had their information, or sorry, were putting out their information to, basically like posting the public information of these men against or without their consent, had all of their public information and private information leaked completely to the public.
Okay. So I guess he's trying to make an example how, like, if you give it a private company, they're gonna, yeah, absolutely. I just think nobody should, yeah, dude, this should not happen. This is a terrible idea. Real ID in America for accessing the internet is going to be a terrible idea. I mean, it's just it's going to be hacks it, and especially if you're asking for the government to do it. On top of that, you know, I mean, private company as well. I would say even worse for the government, because the government, who are they accountable to? A private company will have to be accountable to the law or something, at least. I still wouldn't trust it. But like the government can do anything they want with it. We don't know I mean, it's crazy.
And now you saw the pictures of all the people, and man, oh my god, like stereotypes exist sometimes for a reason. And so anyway, this happened, and I'm not going to say it's a hack because there was no security, there was nothing. The guy that was running this app, apparently, I heard that after he gets done running this app, Sony's going to hire him for their privacy division. So that's pretty much.
Yeah, he had everybody's information. He probably in the little accept thing that you're always accepting something. It probably in there said that they're gonna sell your information in some shape or form. Everything you accept these days, that's basically what it is. You know.
That's where we're at now.
So they can
And
sell
I
you
don't want
stuff.
to have YouTube get hacked. I don't want to have Spotify get hacked. The reality is that we need some degree of authentication token, verification, or some sort of third party.
We need some. What do you like? No, we don't. We don't.
Thing that verifies that maybe you are an adult or you are an actual person, you are above this age, but it does not provide that information to the end user or the end company that's actually trying to verify this. We need a validation token system. And if we don't have this, and I know people might say, no, we don't, we're not going to have any of this, it's bad.
No, like, yeah, I agree with him there that they're going to push for it, but we don't have to accept it. But it sounds like it'll. I feel like in one side of his mouth he's saying we need to have it, but I don't get it. Let's keep.
You're gonna get it, okay? It's gonna happen. You can get mad at me all you want, but just wait and see. So I think.
No, here's my thing about it. I totally agree that they will try, but this to go, it will happen. It's going to happen. We should just get ready. And this is the solution for how we're going to do it. Is crazy. Look, okay.
We need a validation system. We need a way that has actual accountability to make sure that people just don't get their shit leaked when one of these accounts or one of these websites gets leaked. Anything can get hacked, but I would much rather put my trust in some part of like third party like security system or something like that rather than.
I'm telling you, it's not. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Either way, it's not going to work. It's going to do is raise the cost of the internet. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to raise all kinds of problems. Why create this database for people to hack? It's crazy. It's going to slow down the internet.
Like that, that's just basically outsourcing its security to squirrels. And so anyway, That's where I actually, that's not true. Squirrels are really good at hiding nuts. This person didn't even do that.
I bet the regular folks will vote yes. Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid because what he's saying is like very serious. Like I'm afraid that people are going to just accept it. What like he's doing, like, hey guys, let's like no, he should be like one of the first people to be like, hey guys, listen, we should tell the government, tell everybody like no, as like as much as we can, we say no to a real ID. Don't say no. I get they're going to push it. I know they're going to push it. And they're going to. That's like they're going to push uh the woke stuff. They're going to keep pushing that. They're going to keep pushing it, but we have to stand for it. We have to keep going. No, you know, we don't just go. Okay, look, he goes going.
But anyway, I was just thinking about this. The fact is that yes, this is where things are going, and the internet
Yeah,
is
he's
doing
at.
this.
He's
Why
right.
is this happening? It's not happening to protect the kids. It's happening.
My thing is that he's like his attitude is just to roll over. You know, that's why I feel. Am I wrong or maybe I'm wrong? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm not understanding his position.
To protect the people and the companies that are in power to make sure that narratives go unchallenged. And if you don't, the thing is, like, I don't even have to make a 1984 analogy because we can just make a
Yeah,
2020
we know that. We know that already. But
analogy. Look at
I
what
want him to
happened
get
with
into.
COVID. Do you even for a second think that's not what's happening? Of course it is. It's happening right in front of us because
No, but you know what I find? I think it's like he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Like I don't want to put words that like I. Maybe he doesn't care because like see a lot of people who already made it and they're like they don't care to see like because like he already said whatever he needed to say. He's up there. But if there's a real ID and there's going to be even more of this censorship, how in the world will there ever be another guy like him coming out of, you know what I mean? So he's comfortable just saying, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, dude. I
it just got done happening. And do you really think that all the people are like, ah, oh, the censorship game's up? Ah, oh, well, I guess it's time to go home and let's have.
No, yeah. No one's saying that. I don't know anyone saying that they're going to stop with censorship, especially on this channel, you know? I even told people when people were saying, "Oh, woke is dead. Oh, woke is done." I said, "No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just hiding right now. It's just hibernating." And it's not really hibernating at all. I mean, you just watch the video game industry. They're not. It's not like they stopped. They just keep repackaging it. That's all they're going to do. So they're going to keep repackaging more censorship on the internet. We need to keep fighting against it. We don't just roll over and be like, "Yeah, okay, let's
Already
keep
have
going."
freedom of speech now. No, they're planning their next method and their next move. And guess what? They just showed us our side of the board, or sorry, their side of the board. This is what's happening right now. And I'm very concerned about this because I don't want to see the internet siloed away. I think that one of the best.
Well, that's what's going to happen. And and when he says siloed away earlier, he said that all these countries are going to have a different. That's already been that way for a long time. That other countries, because of their laws, they don't have freedom of speech. They don't have these. They don't have the freedoms that we have here in America and other Western countries. So yeah, they do have a different internet. We do have siloed off internets already. You know.
Most enriching things about the internet is the fact that everybody in the whole world can go on and talk with each other, basically. It's something that expands people's horizons. I think it both creates and also gets rid of xenophobia. And I think that the truth is that it gets rid of it a lot faster than it makes it. I think that if you can just talk to somebody from another country, from another place, you just have a straight up conversation.
Woke is sleeping. Has dirt on them. They're making them say that. You think so? Some people
With
probably say
them,
that.
it's a lot easier than hearing what the media is trying to make you think
No,
this
I don't think that. I just think that I think he's wrong on
country is like. And I feel like there's been a lot of cultural
to just be like, yeah, like right now the only one who's saying like who's ready to accept this is it looks like it's him. Because I mean I go on the internet all the time and people are even shocked. Other content creators are shocked that they're doing it in the UK. That they're doing the real ID thing here over there. And then we know that it's eventually going to try to be pushed over here, and we're just ready to fight it. We're ready to be like, no, it's not going to happen over here. You know?
Understanding that the internet has created that weirdos and people that have agendas never like to acknowledge. I've been more enriched in my ability to understand the rest of the world because of the internet than anything else ever. And I would hate to see that not be an option for other people in the future, but it sure seems like things are going that way. I
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, a little weird, right? I think it's a little weird. I'm all for him. Everything else is said except for the, like.
I think the real problem here, by the way, isn't with companies doing this, okay? The companies are just pulling the trigger. You should look at the person who's loading the gun and who made the gun. And that person, that's the government. And so the fact is, in telling them to pull the trigger, the fact is that these companies are not doing this because they want to do it. They're doing it because they're afraid of not doing it. So what we need to be more vigilant of and there needs to be more advocacy of is, number one, privacy laws. I think that if a judge issues a subpoena and a person is doing something and there's reasonable cause and there's evidence,
Yeah, that happens today. You know? We already got that.
and everything, I think, of course, their information should be turned over to the government. Like, duh. I mean, of course, that's the way anything is. That's the way it is now. But the truth is that I don't want to have the government that just has, they can just read what you're doing on the internet all of the time. And unfortunately, it seems like that's where we're at. And I understand if you've got nothing to, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear.
Yeah, that's basically what's going to happen with Real ID. You're basically saying, yeah, you know what, government, you go ahead and go ahead and put the cameras in my house. Go ahead, in case I do anything wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Well, what happens whenever they change what to hide? That's the issue. And I think that's where everybody else is at too. I don't want to have my internet be controlled by the 20 most annoying Karens that are either in Collective Shout.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree 1,000,000%.
That are in the T app or that are in Congress. Or I don't want to have them controlled by the 20 most powerful companies that are basically pulling the strings for a lot of these types of regulations. I am very concerned about this, and I think that you should be too. I think there's an honest and genuine conversation to be had about which content is appropriate for children and which is not, and how social media should regulate itself and how social media should be regulated. But
yeah, and I think social media has already started that. Like, they already started, like, if you want to be a content creator and you put stuff, you got to put your information. They know like Google knows who I am. They know where I live. They know everything about me. You know what I mean? They got me already. So why do we need on top of this another, you know what I mean?
we are going a lot farther than that, and we're talking
I don't
about
see
the
why we have to
entire
accept
internet
it.
and websites
Especially
wholesale.
now. I know down the road, yeah, when people are completely snipped of their balls in the next, maybe, who knows, 20 years or whatever. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But right now, we still have some balls left. It might be minor, but we still got some balls. And we don't have to accept this right now. We don't have to accept Real ID to access the internet. Especially right now, the way things are in America. There's no way. Dude, it's your whatever you think it's going to fix. And I'm not saying he's saying this, but I'm just saying anybody. It's not going to do that. Whatever you think it's going to help with, it won't. Trust me. It's not. Especially if the government does it. It will be like the DMV. Going to accessing the internet will be like going to the DMV. No.
This is censorship. This is going to go too far. This is not for kids. This is for adults to prevent them from doing and saying things and organizing in ways that put the powers that are making these rules at risk.
Yeah, he's talking about, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. I totally agree. I agree with basically like 90% except for that it almost sounds like he's saying we got to have it and then the government should take it over and stuff like that. Let's keep listening.
That's what's happening. And I understand I might sound like a crazy person, but after everything that happened during
No, you're not
COVID, I
crazy.
can't see a single one of you guys disagreeing. And so, anyway, while real ID I think is inevitable, what isn't inevitable is the fact that these companies
That's the thing, that it's inevitable. It's not. It doesn't have to be. They will. It's inevitable that they will try to push it, but it's not like he's just. You know what I mean? And so what I'm afraid is he's pushing a lot of these people are going to come out now. Like you got to like everybody in any comment section is going to be because they listen to AsmonGold. It'd be like it's inevitable, man. Just accept it. It's like no. That's not the attitude. That's where that's you know what I mean. That's where I'm kind of like
have to be the ones running it. They should not be the ones running it. I do not trust these companies. I don't trust the government either, but I don't trust the companies at all, and I just don't trust the government. And the fact is that, like the government got rid of, at least in America, slavery in 1865. Private companies still have it right now. So I think that pretty much gives you a barometer on which one is better than the other, which one has a little.
oh man no. Like I said before, it either way. Like I agree with him that both are, but it's a disaster. It's you're asking for the government to do it. It's not the government's not going to have any accountability. It would make more sense if you're going to do it. You're going to have a separate third party, like a private, right? That the government can oversee, and they have to follow the law, right? These people will have to follow. The government doesn't. If they want to, just like overlook stuff and be like, they can't. So no, this is stupid. We should push that. We should show why it's stupid, why we shouldn't have real ID, and continue to push that so that we push against it. And yes, they're going to keep I know they're going to keep pushing it, but don't just roll over like, yeah, look, what he's basically saying is that it's going to happen and we should let the government do it. At the end of the day, that's what he's saying. It's just like it's
Little bit
just
more
no, man.
accountability. But again, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So that's what I think we need to be looking at. We need to be looking at proactive, real ID implementations that do.
Like yeah, we need proactive real ID. That's what we need, guys. So it's not even acceptable in his mind that we push against it. It's just that we just need to accept it and make sure that we do it the right way. I don't know. I think that's
Not
foolish.
actually put people's data at risk by the company being able to have that data on hand. You saw that with the T app. And again, I know there's going to be people that are against me on this because you're going to say, well, I don't want to have this at all.
No, it's not that. It's yeah, no, it's not that. It's the rolling over part. I get it. Like 1,000,000%, I'm with them that they're going to push for this, just like they're going to push for woke, just like they're going to push for a lot of bad stuff. We don't just roll over and be like, okay, but look, if you're going to do it this way. No. And then push people. I bet you if anybody challenges it on him now, he's going to make them be like, oh, these people are stupid. These people are, it's like, no, man.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I cannot see a universe.
And he's probably right. He's probably right. It probably will happen. But right now, like, I feel like the public will not accept this at all. He's the one. He's like the only one right now that I've seen who's been like, "Hey guys, let's just roll over and accept it now." The public is not ready for this now. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, sooner or later they will get this. They will eventually, but not, right now, no. Yeah, he's contradicting. Yeah, isn't he or no? Am I reading this
If you
wrong?
drive around with a car, you've got to have a license plate. You've got to present ID with 1,000 other things in the
Oh
world.
no,
Do
don't
you
make that
really
analogy. Oh no. It's totally this is not the same thing. Okay, hold on. Maybe I
think that we're going to live in a world where the internet stays like it was in 2007 forever? Of course not. And
the internet started in the 90s. This way before and we never needed any of this. Stop it, man. Stop it.
I'm worried about that because there are some great things about that. There were some not so great things, but I'll be honest, the people that are trying to control to get rid of the not so great things, they're also doing that as a massive Trojan horse to censor and control discourse on the internet and to have a effective lever that they can pull in the future if they need to shut down a certain type of conversation. You're already seeing this in the UK.
Yeah, which Real ID is gonna Real ID to access the internet is gonna. I'm so confused. I'm really confused.
Which
Maybe
right
I'm
now is
dumb.
one of the worst
Maybe I'm
Western
just a dumb guy.
vendors. And I think that entire
That's
ideology
it. Could
is
be
going to
true.
be
I'm
exported to the
smoking.
rest of the West and the rest of the world, as it, I mean, it already has been in some places like China. And so I don't want to see that happen. And I wanted to make this video and spread awareness and let you guys know what's going on. I'm busy today. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I wanted to make a quick video and talk about this. Be vigilant, be proactive, and don't let these companies try to take all of your information. Again,
Yeah, just give it to the government. I don't get it. I really don't get it. No, guys, no. Push back against Real ID. I get it that they are going to try their best to push it. It's up to us to push back against it. We don't just roll over and say, okay, but let the government handle it. You know? It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
information and some degree of verification is, I think, inevitable, but it certainly shouldn't be coming from these private companies because they are the easiest ones to hack. And if you don't believe me, look at Sony.
I don't know, man. Really, just keep pushing the idea that nobody should be. We shouldn't have this because you're going to create. The internet will be worse. It's going to cost more. More people are going to get hacked. Yes, it's gonna create all kinds of more problems. It will. The internet will be slower. It'll be slower. Yes. Don't think that it just could happen and none of this is gonna like affect anything. No.
So anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I really want to hear what everybody thinks in the comments. I think this is going to be an ongoing conversation.
Okay, so there you go. I thought we should have, talked about it a little bit. I heard it earlier and I didn't really get to focus on it because I put it on and I was doing other stuff. I was like, oh, I'm very concerned. I was like, what is it about the payment processing thing? So he's all against pushback on woke. Oh, we need to do everything against the woke. But Real ID, nah, guys, inedible. Just let it happen. It's going to happen anyway. I don't get it. Anyway. This is the best damn video game channel in the history of the internet. You think when they implement Real ID, they're going to let you come on this show? On this channel? No. When they put Real ID for the internet, this show won't exist. They'll shut me down. They'll shut a lot of people down. I'm no good. Itchy's bad for the AAA gaming industry. All he does is talk bad about them. All he does is talk about the truth. Can't have that. Anyway. There's another guy who I was watching earlier. Okay, this has nothing to do with that, but it's about Tales of the Shire. Now, this guy said, okay, I watched this guy. This guy's a pretty cool guy. Like, I made some other videos. I subscribed to him. I even thumbs up this video. He says it's a good game. Yeah, and then hear him out. Okay, look, this is bad, man.
It's a funny thing about the lore, Stickman. I'm glad you asked.
I hope he doesn't get mad. Renfail. This is from Renfield. This is for journalistic purposes. But we were talking the other day or yesterday, right? How Tale of the Shire is a disaster. It's terrible. Um, no one's gonna buy that game. You know, it's a game that using the Lord of the Rings name, that if they did it the right way, probably should have been sold selling like hundreds of thousands of copies already. You know, but because it's garbage, it's. I mean, you see the game. It's like you're appealing to a very small audience, right? But let's listen to what this guy has to say.
That question because here's one of the funniest comments I have seen about this game. I have seen a lot of people complaining that there's no combat in this game, especially on TikTok and Instagram. Like, there's
Now
no
if they are, look, now in the beginning, when you see, okay, Tales of the Shire, right? Now I didn't really take a look at this, right? Because I just looked Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. Just the name itself, it makes you feel like it makes it seem like this is going to be a little bit more than a life sim, you know? Tales of the Shire. Now I'm not saying it has to have combat, but you're expecting this to have, I don't know. I guess you're expecting this to have a little bit more. Um but yeah, it's a life sim, which again, the direction, like why would you do that to, I don't know. That's what you think, like you want to make a Lord of the Rings game, you're like, let's make a life sim, a casual like life sim game. I don't know. Anyway, let's listen to them.
combat. This game is boring. There's nothing to
And it is boring, and there is nothing to do. Come on.
do. What? And I'm like, clearly you've never read The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Hobbits like good food, tilled earth, and sitting by the fire, smoking pipes, and reading. They don't like adventures.
So it sounds like to me he's defending a boring game. Like he's like, well, you see, in the book, it's supposed to be boring. It's supposed to suck. So you didn't read the book, so yeah.
Only big folk go on adventures. And I saw a comment, but what about the Hobbit movies? That doesn't explain the Hobbit movie. And I'm like, tell us you've never read The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit without telling us you've never read The Hobbit and The Lord.
I've never read it, but I'm just saying that doesn't help with the game sucking. Like, why out of all of the stuff in out of the lore would you pick the most boring part of the story to make a game out of?
Of the Rings. Because in The Hobbit,
And that's a good thing. So like because they like he's making it seem like that's a good thing. Like, dude, the game sucks.
specifically, Bilbo Baggins is essentially kidnapped by Gandalf to go on a quest. He doesn't want to go on the adventure. He eventually, at the very last minute, changes his mind, and he bitches the whole way up until
Hey, what's up, man? On my stream tonight, hope someone new follow. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, follow VA Tracks as well. He has the best video game channel. I have the best one after VA Tracks. VA Tracks is number one. Dan Itchy. That tested the game, said it was too fun. They made the developers go back and make it more boring.
about the time they get to the Misty Mountain, or up to the point they get to the Misty Mountains, and he rescues the dwarves, that's when he finally starts to feel like he's a part of the company. But the whole first half of the adventure is just Bilbo bitching about how he wants his handkerchiefs and his library and his books, and he misses his breakfasts and all those things.
I just thought, because I this is like the first person really I saw that was like defending this game. So I was like, let me take a look. I watched a little bit more too. The game looks terrible. Like if I'm gonna get any kind of life sim, I would never even think about buying something like this. This is trash. You can't even create your own like character. Like why would I, you know what I mean? Maybe for I don't know. I wouldn't even let my kids play this. I'm sorry. I got that's the only thing. Maybe some people let their kids play this. I wouldn't, because then like I don't want to have to like, is that a boy or girl type, question? I don't know. I don't want to have to deal
Hobbits,
with that.
generally speaking, don't go on adventures. Bilbo goes on an adventure, and then consequently, Frodo and his cousins
So
go
he's defending that the game the game's supposed to be boring. You're not supposed to be going on adventures, guys, in this
on
game.
adventures
So
because
it's
they were part of
accurate
that
to the
same
lore.
family lineage that got drafted into being a part of the journey of the One Ring. But there are thousands of other hobbits who never, ever, ever go on adventures. They don't fight. Ever. They're farmers.
Saying why the fuck would you make a game out of it? That's why it's not selling. This is the weirdest defense of a video game I've ever seen.
They hide from the big folk. They literally are keen
Because it's accurate to
stay
this.
private.
He's trying to
and they
say that
know
this
how
is.
to hide
I
from
would
the big
argue
folk.
that probably this is like I haven't read the book, but I doubt that this is accurate to the book. I highly doubt that this is accurate to the book.
It's all right there in the
I bet I can find somebody who would find all kinds of problems with this.
lore of the fucking books if people would just read the books. So, the question about are there any fighters or mage hobbits in the lore?
Is this going to be a part of the whole like social, like is this game going to be a part of the culture war now? Like, like you got to be you gotta like it because the right wing hates it, and then so like I hate to say it like that. I don't know how else to put it. And then like other game, it's the same thing with the other side too. Like if the left wing hates a game, then you gotta pretend you like it, type thing. I'm telling you, it's happening. It is happening. That's happening here in the video game industry now. It's so weird.
No. There were some warrior types, like the Took family, and the guy who invented golf, because he knocked, what was it, Bull Roarer Took, I think was his name. I may be misremembering who that one was.
He said nobody's, okay, well.
But there was, there was a fight with goblins at some point in the history of the hobbits, and the goblins attacked.
So then that means that they did. So he's trying to create. That makes no sense. He's just contradicting himself already.
They mentioned the wolves in the game a little while ago. That's part of the lore. But like, no. There are no fighters or mage hobbits in the lore because hobbits are not fighters and mages. Hobbits are gardeners. Hobbits are farmers. Hobbits are simple folk who love the country life, who hide from the big folk.
Now that I believe, yeah, that's probably, but man. Would burn the devs if he would see that. He does have that vibe, right?
Like adventures. They don't want to go out and have adventures. They want to stay home and fish and cook and garden.
I don't want to, but damn, dude, like, why are you playing this game, bro? Why would you be playing? He's about maybe like 10 years older than me, I'm gonna guess he's like 10 years. Hey, look, hey, if you're like a fan of something, like, I sometimes kid stuff, but it's stuff that I'm like, this though, I don't know, man.
It just shows to me how many people have never actually read the books when I see people talking about how this game doesn't have any combat.
And I don't think I want to see if he's gonna address the real issue here, because like, let's see if he actually talks about the what really people are complaining about in this game. Well, number one, that the game sucks, but there's another issue. There's an elephant in the room. I don't think he's talking about.
This game sucks.
Or he's going to talk about.
Hobbits go on adventures. Like look at Bilbo. There's hobbits that go on adventures. There's fighting in the Hobbit. No. Bilbo Baggins was a unicorn example of a hobbit who was, like I said, kidnapped essentially.
Well, isn't that why the story is good though? Because he had an adventure. So like, I don't get what are we defending here? Why? Why are we defending this?
And then he got Stockholm syndrome with the dwarves halfway through the journey.
I like this guy too. Like this guy, he promotes like sometimes he promotes some games like some indie games and stuff. But this one was like, what? Why are you like this game sucks, bro?
But there's a whole section of of hobbits where Tolkien literally explains everything about who the hobbits are, what they like to do, how they hide from the big folk, they hide from the rest of the world. He talks about their history. He talks about, guess what, their skin color and the fact that there are multiple different types of hobbit tribes who have different skin colors, including, yes, dark-skinned hobbits. He does explain that in the lore. People who claiming that there's no dark-skinned hobbits have never read.
I doubt that. Is that true? I've never heard that there was dark. Okay, I gotta type that in. This guy's bullshitting. He's got to be bullshitting. Okay, let me just type in this. Hold on.
The Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit books. So it's just
So he's telling me that they were okay. Okay, were there black hobbits in the original story? Now, okay, this is what the AI is probably going to tell us, right? Well, here AI is telling us no. There are no black hobbits explicitly described in Tolkien's original Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Because I hear they were supposed to be brown or something, right? Tolkien's hobbits are generally portrayed as a homogeneous group originating from the primarily residing in the Shire, a region analogs to rural England. The story focuses on their English-like culture appearance with no mention of diverse ethnicities within the Hobbit population. While Tolkien does mention dark-skinned men from the south, Haradrim, and dark-haired men from the east, Easterlings, these are distinct from hobbits and are not described as having any connection to them. The Amazon series, The Ring of Power. Well, this guy's telling us that they had Mexican, they had black, they had they have Aborigine hobbits.
there's a lot of gatekeeping going on around this franchise from people who clearly don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. But I thought that was a great question to jump on.
So were the hobbits gay too? He's gonna tell us the hobbits were gay, right? Because that's what they are in the game. Is that accurate? Is that part of the story?
Been asking, are there any fighter or mage hobbits in the lore? Not really. Like there are a
Are they
couple of
homosexuals?
exceptions, but no. As a
Because they're flaming.
do we call it? It's a race. Hobbits are a race. Elves are a race. Dwarves are a race. As a race of beings, hobbits are not the adventuring type. They are not the warrior types. They are not the mage type.
Okay, so that's one thing he was wrong. I think we got it. So I don't get why we are defending this game. I subscribed to him. I gave him a thumbs up. The guy's a cool guy. I just think, like, dude, is it part of the culture war thing? Like, because it's people in the like, I guess I'd say right wing, or I don't like it because, I mean, the game does suck. But not only that, it's like they're turning the hobbits woke. It's obvious. Like, dude, it's so bad.
Types.
Was Gandalf gay
That's
too?
right, Chris Shop. You've been reading the books, and that is correct. Exactly. Like, I always love it when people try to come at me with like their version of Lord of the Rings, and it's like, no, sorry. I've been reading Lord of the Rings since I read The Hobbit when I was 5 and Lord of the Rings since I was 7. I'm 45. I know Lord of the Rings fairly well, fairly intimately. There are a few.
Intimately. Okay. Well, yeah, he probably would be one of those that is into the real ID. All right. So, what do we do, Monger Face? Hey, what's up, Black Gift? How you doing, dude? Hey, I didn't see you there, brother. Dude, the game's terrible. I've been watching. Dude, you skip when you run around. It's one of the gayest games I've ever seen. And he's gonna try to say it's accurate to the story. Like, come on, man. Like, get out of here, dude. Why are you trying to promote that? Like, it makes no sense. I don't think he's a. That's cold, man. Damn, VHX. Damn. I don't want to get personal with the guy, but like, dude, it's just like why? Like, why are we defending this? This is trash. Look, Gandalf's all fucking gay. He's like, dude. No, there's not, like, look. The people are gonna say, "Oh, you're homophobic." No, it's just like Gandalf's not gay. He's not in the story, right? He's obviously flaming over here. The way they move and the way they act in this game is just very weird. You know? You're charging $31.49, dude. Let's see. Let me go to the comment sections here. I bet this game is fun, and I intend to keep playing to find out, but it shouldn't be acceptable that a game that wouldn't look out of place on a PS2 is optimized so poorly that it can't run on a... Sadly, I cannot recommend it in its current state. Okay, so it's quite a cute little game. Reminds me of My Sims, even giving me the feeling of playing it on my old DS. Maybe it's like a slimmer version of Animal Crossing. Oh god. Okay, hear me out. The negatives. You can't fucking jump. PC and Steam Deck. Who are these people? The skipping around, fishing, cooking, foraging, and decorating sound. These got to be like hardcore Lord of the Rings fans or something. I would imagine that they wouldn't be though, right? Like I would imagine the hardcore Lord of the Rings fans. Nobody's playing this but a group of wokies, man. This game sucks. $31. It takes almost $32 for trash. There's other companies like really putting a lot of effort. This is garbage. Makes me want to play Ready or Not. End off the game. You want? I don't know if Monger Face is there. Maybe I jump into some. What do you guys want to see? Terminator or more Ready or Not? Some weird stuff, huh? You guys, let me know. Terminator. Well, if Monger Face he wants to get a Ready or Not in, I'm down for Ready or Not. Who knows? You might want to get in. Me too. I'm always like down for. You want to do a mission? Let's do one mission, man. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm kind of addicted to it now. Right? It's got this great like feeling when you play it. I'm sorry, VA Tracks. I came in late tonight. You know, I had all this shit to do. I didn't even get a chance to eat, and I couldn't wait to come on to. I wanted to talk about the Asmon thing. You know, because I was like, damn, dude. Like first this payment processing thing, now this real ID thing. Like, and this fool's like pushing. I'm like, damn, dude. Uh, And I'm hopping on. I feel like there could be room for another Sims game, uh, but not the way that Sims has turned Sims into. You know, Sims has become like too. I don't know. I think if they went back to their origins, like what they were originally doing with Part 1 and 2, and kept continuing with that, like just imagine if there was like a modern version of Part 2, and they continued with that gameplay with all the everything we've learned about simulation, you know, those kind of simulation games added to that. I think it would be way better. You know, like just with a more serious tone. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on friends over here. Oh, preferred region? Oh, what? Why does that do that? Oh, host friends only. Oh, it's telling me what... Okay, I can't change that, right? My man lives in South America. The good part. Argentina. It's one of the best parts of America, man. Wait till you see the woman. It's taking a minute to load. There was an update to their graphics card. Oh, shit. Let's change the loadout. I feel like it's getting a little bit too boring. We're keeping the same loadout all the time. I was using that F90. Let's see. What do I use? I kind of want to use the M14. Should we? I don't want to. I'm down, dude. Old school, baby. Put a silencer on it. And I could put a light? Okay. I'm down. It might be foolish to take the M14S, but that's cool. You can take it. It looks badass. I don't know how accurate it is, though. Yeah. Because I think it's like a shorter, like, M14, too. So that's not that great. You know, like, it's probably going to be a little bit, not as accurate. Let's see. What else should I take? Oh, let's see what mission. But yeah, but I'm playing Terminator all over again. I just figured there's nothing else going on right now. I'm waiting for, I'm really waiting for Metal Gear. There's nothing else, like, really. I mean, Terminator 2D, of course, but like the one that's coming up, like this month, is Metal Gear. I don't think there's anything else that I should waste my time on. I want to get never got into Sims. Love SimCity. Oh, I was into both. Yeah, I liked Sim 2, the Sims 2, and I remember the Sims Online when it first came out. They had something there, but they turned it into like a chore. Like, what is this? I'm down for that. Oh, Monger Face, you there? Take your time, Monger. I need to take a tactical. All right. It's all on the line of duty. If there's any missions you want to play, Monger, let me know, huh? Let me know, brother. That was my shit. That was my shit too, man. SimCity? It was fun, man. Just build your city and then watch it just fall apart. It never goes, you know, things never run smooth. Something always happens. But I love the, what I loved about The Sims is like being able to build your own home and build your own, you know what I mean? Sims with zombies. Put some zombies in there. Fixed it. Oh, sorry.
Officer Barnes, report to staff training. Officer Barnes.
Some people didn't like 2000. I like 2000, man. I like them all, though. I even like the Super Nintendo version. That's funny, huh? Because I remember my cousin used to play it, and he used to play it on PC. But then when it came out on the Super Nintendo, I played it, I liked it. And then so I started watching him play again on the PC. I'm like, oh wow, it's actually way better on the PC.
Doc to Element. Suspects have taken refuge in the area and are refusing to cooperate. Move in, remember your ROE, and secure the area.
Oh shit. This is crazy. Oh, we at the pier? Is this Santa Monica? Shit, we're in fucking Santa Monica. Good old days, me and my buddies used to go to Santa Monica. We used to go to the pier, like, just like, want to go to the pier? We drive all the way to the pier. Just to fuck around, like, you know, just to... That was like 90s. Oh, where'd you go, Monger? I'm gonna come with you, dude. Where'd Monger Face go? Oh shit, my bad. Where you want to go? Cause I forgot the. Let me get the mirror out. Hold on. There's a guy waiting by the door with a Tech 9. Dude. Hey, these guys have armor on.
Doc, got a suspect down.
Doc reporting. Notifying morgue.
Is he dead? What's this? Oh shit. Nobody in the bathroom. All clear here. Just making sure. I don't want anybody. I think they're outside.
What the hell?
Where are they shooting from? Maybe up? I'm healing up.
Police, hands up! Police!
Shit, I almost almost shot her. You alright?
Police, get down!
Hands on your head!
Entry team.
Stay down and turn around.
Suspect is down.
Entry team, this is Talk. Notifying trailers.
Lead to talk.
Talk to Element. Proceed with mission.
Lead to talk. We have a civilian in custody and ready for transport.
Lead, this is Talk. We're ready.
Really got to get a breaching gun or something. I think it's clear. Yeah, I came out the other side this way.
Couldn't do without Tal. But I
Oh
worry
shit.
about it.
Entry team to talk. Bagging.
Fears.
Talk reporting.
the
Collect
money,
what
huh?
you can and keep moving.
Should we check this door too? Before we move up, right? Nope. Leads outside. I'd rather just go up. I mean, up these stairs. I'll just go.
Down on the ground! Move!
Get down!
Get down now!
Oh, there's a guy up here. He's got a gun. He's behind a shelf. Yeah, maybe we blow it open? Yeah, that sounds good.
Hands in the air!
Down on the ground now!
Put your hands
Drop the
right
weapon
here.
now! Drop the weapon and put your hands up!
Don't even think about it! Shoot me! You motherfucker!
Talk. Suspect is deceased. Requesting trailers.
Talk to entry team. Continue with your mission.
I gotta wait for that guy.
Talk. Weapon safe.
Lead, this is Talk. Forensics is standing by.
Wait for him to shoot, right? Can't do that. Oh,
Hands up now! Drop down on your goddamn hands up!
I explained
Hands up! Down on your get down! I want to see hands! Turn around. Don't move. Stay put.
I called police a few days ago.
Element to talk. We have a civilian in custody.
oh, we got it?
Talk. Trailers en route.
Okay, a nice short one, huh? Oh, I think it's because they optimized it. They, there was a download, like, from NVIDIA.
Talk to lead. Nice work.
I'm
entry
guessing it
team.
fixed a
First
few
round's
issues.
on me tonight.
Maybe you didn't update it, though. We got it, baby. There was an update for my card. I think for everybody's card. We got B, so that means we completed it. I'm down for another one. Let's do it. That one was like a little bit too short. I gotta change something, though. I'm gonna get a breacher. The mirror is good, but... I mean, it's good to know some, but we should just always expect somebody to be behind there. The mirror thing I got was because of the explosives. I just wanted to make sure I can see if there's explosives behind the wall, but a lot of those missions don't have that. This is a cool gun, but let's take something else. It doesn't feel powerful, you know? SLR 47? I'm gonna try a like AK variant. Even though they say it's not a good idea. Oh, shit, okay. Suppressor. Let's get that. And let's get the flashlight. Right? I'm gonna get an AK variant. Why not? AK's a good gun. Let's go here. What do we get, dude? What do we... I think we should do this one. Joint strike operation between LSPD, FISA, and ATF on Los Sueños major shipping port. Federal and state authorities were tipped off on large shipments of weapons moving through this area, leading to a major crackdown to capture and detain any individuals involved.
Officer Brooks, please call desk. Officer Brooks, please call desk.
Oh yeah, the game is super suspense. Yeah, dude, this game nailed it. That's why I was unfortunate they took a hit with this like censorship thing, you know? Who knows? Maybe they felt like they had to do it because of the whole payment processing thing. Maybe they already knew that was happening. I don't know. But it's unfortunate they went there. Take your time, Munger. I want more map packs. More guns, more armor, you know? And a lot more missions. And I want to be able to tackle those missions in different ways, you know? With different setups. And more handguns, too. I want to be able to do only handgun type thing. How about, like, you go in there and you're just a detective, too, like... that kind of mission. Buddy cop. One of you is Chris Tucker, and one of you is Jackie Chan.
Dock 2 entry team. Our negotiators just lost contact with the suspects. They are angry and volatile. You are go for entry.
Oh, that looks great. For 1080p? On my end, I mean, on your guys' end probably looks kind of great. My end here, dude, it looks so clean. This looks like a fucking Splinter Cell type shit. Did I make a mistake? Oh shit. I think we made a mistake, dude. This is like a hard one. Oh shit. They're already shooting at us.
Hands up! Don't move! Don't even think about it! Drop the gun.
Put your hands up!
Police, hands up!
Oh shit. All right? Someone's shooting at me. Oh, I see him. Oh, fuck!
Get down on the ground!
Damn.
Drop them now!
Oh, you bastard.
LSPD, get down!
It's always the leg. There goes my leg.
Get down! I want to see hands! Down on the ground! Move!
Element, talk. One suspect down. Breathing.
Entry team, this is Talk. Clean house and we'll take them out.
Let's stay close. Monger, wherever you want to go, dude. I'll back you up. My leg is broken anyway. And I forgot to take a breacher, so some motherfucker shot at me from here, man. I don't know if he hid back there or he's to our left over here.
Drop the gun!
I'm throwing a flash.
Hands up! Do it now! Police! Show me your
Turn
hands.
around. Do not move.
I think there's another one.
Talk. Suspect is
Oh,
secure.
these guys are fucking Russian.
Doc, send him.
That's Russian, right? I think I hear another one. You got it? Go ahead, dude, if you want to breach it. Oh, you want me to check? Sorry. That's clear, dude. Nothing going on in there. I think they're further down where this guy came from. Where this little roach came from.
Where are you going?
You want to book it? Go ahead. I got your back. Hold on. Double check, because I've never been in this place before.
Get on the ground now! Police!
There's
get
a worker
down!
here. Oh!
LSPD, don't move! American asshole. Hands on your head! Down on the ground now! Keep your hands up!
What? I'm gonna try to get around.
Let me see those hands! Don't shoot!
Don't worry, bro.
Stay here.
We got you.
Suspect down.
Lead the talk. We have a civilian in custody and ready for
Notifying
transport.
Suspect cuffed and secured.
That guy was, he just grabbed that gun. He was ready to fucking... That was a big mistake by him.
Police, get down!
Looks like this leads somewhere. Oh shit, this is huge. Where you want to go, Monger? I'm on... Look at this over here. Should we go this way? This place is huge.
Down on your goddamn knees now!
There's a guy here.
Ground now! Hands up, above your head! Get down now!
Talk to lead. Forensics is standing by.
Get down, I want to see hands!
These guys ain't fucking around, dude.
Drop the
fuck.
weapon and get down slowly!
Entry team to talk.
Contact down.
Lead,
There's another
this is
guy
Doc. You
to
are
my
clear
right.
proceed.
Police, get down! Hands up, asshole! Now! Freeze!
This is Talk. Make them stable
Police,
and
hands on
proceed
your
with
head!
mission.
Police, don't move!
Is that a bad guy? I don't...
Put your weapon
Dude,
on the
fucking
floor.
put your...
Let me see those hands! Hold the gun now! Иди нахуй! Get down on your knees!
Oh, shit! There's two of them.
Я не сдаюсь! Давай!
Tango down. Oh shit! Oh shit! Right? Oh! Motherfucker! Damn, dude, both of my legs are fucked up.
Suspect is down. They're breathing.
Talk here. Stabilize them and we'll
Hold on, let me
send
get this
EMTs.
guy.
Entry team to talk. Suspect killed.
Talk reporting. Notifying trailers.
Where's his gun? Oh. Okay, I already picked up his gun. I just didn't restrain him. Hogger, I'm just gonna grab these guys. Hold on. Oh
Entry
shit!
team, this is Talk. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
Oh boy. I can't find Monger. They're down there, behind that truck, that big ass working truck, whatever that thing is. I see him. I see him.
Police, get your hands up! Hands up! Do it now!
Oh shit!
Temps notified.
Whoa! Oh!
Suspect ready to go.
Dude, I feel like somebody else is shooting me.
Talk. Threat is down.
Talk to element.
Oh, is he
Yeah,
right behind the
keep
truck
moving.
here? Thought I saw his legs. No. You alright? This guy was fucking loaded. Did we get all those
Civilians
guys
have
back
been
there?
taken
too?
hostage.
Fuck me.
Police, get down! Do not move!
Oh shit. My bad.
Hands up above your head!
Holy crap. He's to the left. Careful, careful. He's trying to come around.
Police, don't move!
Careful, Monger. He's to your right.
The suspects have taken hostages. Talk to entry team. Be advised, the suspects are holding civilians hostage.
Police, hands up!
Holy fuck.
You're okay.
Where'd he go? Have you ever seen 88 Minutes? No, I've never seen. Hey, what's up, Pitbull Plays
Talk to
Games? I'm
element.
sorry, guys. I didn't.
Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
This game's got me so locked in. Where are you? Oh, okay. Shit. I got your back. I got your back. Got him?
Don't run!
Suspect is incapacitated.
Lead, this is Talk. EMTs and trailers are standing
Ready to
by.
go.
Element to talk. One suspect down, requesting immediate medical.
Talk here. Medical assistance is standing by.
Man. Oh, the North Hollywood? Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
LSPD,
It's one of the most interesting.
LSPD,
Those
get
guys were
down!
whack jobs, man. Oh, what the fuck?
We have a container full of women.
Thames down here right now.
I guess this is what they censor too, right? I think they're all naked. And
trailers are.
This is FISA. Stand down and shut that door, entry team. We're sending a unit to secure the container and its contents.
What? We're not leaving them like this.
Close the doors. Unless you want to interfere with a federal investigation, I suggest you shut the door and lock it behind you. Do your job and proceed with your mission. Understood?
Understood. Put the other guy back on. We'll talk later.
No, we won't be. FISA out.
Entry team, you are clear to proceed with the mission.
what the hell was that all about? Damn!
Put your hands up! Hands up now! Drop to your knees! Put your fucking hands, police, down on the ground!
Talk to lead. Notifying Thames.
Ready for court.
You know what you're doing.
Talk. Civilian cuffed and ready for trailers.
Nice.
Element, this is Talk. Trailers incoming.
It's a pretty cool mission. So basically what they're doing is they're using this port. They're shipping weapons and shit. Where'd Monger go? Oh, okay. It's a big place, man. It's realistic, though. You know, it feels like this is a real... Oh, shit.
Hands up! Drop to your knees! Police, hands up!
Oh, it's this guy. Okay.
Okay, you fuck. Get down slowly.
Doc, narcotics secure.
Talk to
Nice.
entry team. Collect what you can and keep moving.
I see. Okay, so we still... I didn't know we were supposed to open those. There's something back here, dude. I didn't check earlier. And back over there, too. But let's check over here. Oh, no, that's closed off. Never mind. There is this, though, too. I remember we went through here. And we never checked this door over here. I think that guy was still there, too.
Hey, come here.
Down on your knees! Hands up! Down on your knees!
Oh, no, it's clear. Oh, shit.
Hands up, now!
It leads back here. I had no idea.
Back of your hand.
Back this way?
Police, show me
I
your
remember
hands.
last time we went there.
Police, hands up.
You found something? Let me see.
Hands where I can see them.
I think it might be over here. Remember we killed these guys. There's a way to get in here too. I don't think we checked all this. And this thing. In there.
Get down and put your hands up. Come on.
Get down on your knees, hands up!
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go around them.
Hands up! Put your hands up!
Я не брошу пистолет.
You alright? I don't even know if Monger's alive now. I heard somebody go down.
Lead the talk.
Officer down, requesting
Yeah, it's a
immediate
good
Thames.
mission, man.
Entry
Damn.
team, this is Talk. Daggerman, keep moving.
Entry team to talk. Suspect is down.
This is Talk. Proceed with mission.
Element to talk. Suspect is incapacitated.
Let's see how far away I am.
Notifying Thames.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do it alone. I'll try, though. The thing is, I can't open doors. Maybe I can lock... I mean, I can't... I think I have a lockpick. Let me see. See, there's this in here. Oh, no. It's starting to look like Stalker now.
Hands on your head, do it now!
And sound like it, too. They got the guys speaking Russian and shit.
Sure.
Hands on your head, now!
Guys are shooting first. Oh. Where?
Lead the talk. We have one dead suspect here.
Talk to lead. Proceed with your mission.
Someone below?
Get down and keep your hands on your head, move! Get down!
You.
Put your hands up! Get down! I want to see hands! Drop it now!
Motherfucker.
Don't shoot!
Oh my.
This is Talk. Mission failed. Federal units
Damn.
are to assume command.
You're right, they don't let you shoot. When you're getting shot at like that, that's weird. I think, but still though, my hands were shot. So I think it still has to do with that. So close. That was a good mission. But guys, we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Honor to be your host. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Best damn video game channel. And thank you, Monger. I appreciate it.